Hello, my name is Hanzel Cruz, and in this video, I am going to make a roti or a flatbread.
So here are the tools and utensils that I'm going to use. So we have a sifter, a mixing bowl, measuring cup, rolling pin, a spoon, and a cutting board.
Okay, so here are the following ingredients for this roti bread recipe. So we have 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of iodized salt, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of butter, and 1 cup of lukewarm water. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is to sift the flour and transfer it into another mixing bowl. Okay. Step by step, we're going to do this procedure.
Okay, so now it's time to create the dough. So in a professional kitchen, we are required to use our bare hands as long as we wash and sanitize it. So now I created a hole in the middle, and then I put the lukewarm water, the half cup of it, then the vegetable oil, salt, and it's time to mix it using our hands.
So now I'm going to cover it with a cling wrap. But before I do that, I have to wipe the dough with a tissue. Or a paper towel. Right? Okay, so just look at the texture of the dough.
So now it's time to cover it with a cling wrap and wait for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, so now let's start with cutting the dough. Okay, so let's cut them into pieces.
Okay, in this process, it's important to cut your dough and make sure that the cutting board is clean and dry so you can cut your dough properly. now it's time to put a little bit of flour into the cutting board. Then it's time to roll the dough and flat it using a rolling pin. I struggle with this process because this is the first time that I did this kind of dish and preparation of food, but I learned as I used the rolling pin to the other dough.
So now I'm going to start with putting a pastry brush on the pan. This is the butter. So now let's put the first one.
In this process, we need to focus on looking out for our dough. We have to make sure that it will not burn, and we're checking it from time to time. It's finally cooked if the texture looks like this. Okay, so now here is the finished product of the flatbread.